Chapter 12 is called Luck. And it says on there, it's Melody's notebook, and it says, "Top secret, keep out unless you are Melody or Grace." The paint did wash off, and soon we were hugging all our cousins and aunts and Grandma and Grandpa goodbye and driving home. When I went back to school, even though I had been gone for 3 whole days, nothing had changed. The only thing that was different was that I was behind on all my homework. Melody was glad I was back. As soon as she saw me, she ran to tell me the news. "Guess what?" Melody said. "Becky said that Heather said that Teddy likes someone." She was talking about Teddy Jackson. We both had a crush on him. He had brown blonde hair, the color of sand, and blue eyes like a rainy sky. He was the cutest boy in the whole school. Or at least I thought so. Melody thought Sam Mercer was cuter. "Really?" I said. "Who?" "She doesn't know," Melody said, "but she said it's someone who plays the violin." "Then it could be one of us," I almost shrieked. Melody nodded vigorously with a big grin, and then she stopped. "But there are lots of other girls who play the violin." I started to count. Emma Richards, Sophie Williams, Charlotte Fitzgerald, and then Melody and me. That was 5 girls. Which one of us did he like? Melody and I became spies. We watched Teddy talk to every girl and studied him. Every time he walked into the room, we noted what he did, what he said, and who he spoke to. Melody wrote everything down in her notebook. Today, Teddy talked to Emma 3 times, Charlotte 5 times, you 4 times, and me 6, Melody reported. He picked up Charlotte's pencil, he held the door for you, and he let me cut in front of him in the lunch line. "What about Sophie?" I asked. "He never talks to Sophie," Melody said, "or even looks at her. It's definitely not her." By Friday, Melody had filled her notebook. She came over to my house for dinner, and then we went over our Teddy notes. We had wonton soup, white silky dumplings swimming in a bamboo-colored broth, stir-fried green cabbage, white rice, and sticky red-brown spare ribs for dinner. "I love spare ribs," I said, as Mom cleared the plates from the table. "I almost didn't make these tonight. You were going to get leftovers," Mom told us. "You're lucky." "We're supposed to be lucky," Melody told me as we went upstairs to my room. "We were both born in the year of the tiger, and tigers and dogs are friends, so the year of the dog is a lucky year for us." "Do you think it'll be so lucky that Teddy Jackson likes one of us?" I asked as we studied the notebook. "It's either you or Charlotte," Melody said. "He smiles at both of you equally. He talked to her 3 more times than he did to you, but he did sit next to you in art class." I thought about Charlotte. She had curly brown hair like a poodle and a freckled nose. She played violin better than I did. "Maybe it's her," I said. "But in art class, Teddy said his favorite color was black," Melody said, "and you have black hair." Maybe it was me. A warm feeling started to bubble up in me. Melody and I colored in a heart in her notebook. "Teddy likes you. Teddy likes you," Melody sang. "You're so lucky. Can I be a bridesmaid?" "Okay," I said, and we drew pictures of the wedding dress, the bridesmaids' dresses, and the cake. That whole weekend, Melody called me Mrs. Jackson. It was funny. Once Mom answered the phone and said, "Sorry, you have the wrong number," and hung up on her. I had to call her back. "Maybe Teddy will ask me to go out with him," I said to Melody. "Maybe he'll ask me to eat lunch with him." "Maybe," Melody said. "Teddy and I could do a science fair project together," I said. "But we were going to do a science fair project together," Melody said, and suddenly she didn't sound so happy anymore. "Well, all 3 of us can do it together, right?" I said. "Maybe," Melody said. And then I remembered that Melody had liked Teddy too. Maybe she felt bad because Teddy liked me and not her. Maybe she felt unlucky. I didn't realize that my good luck would be her bad luck. I didn't know what to do. If Teddy became my boyfriend, what would I do? Would Melody be mad at me? Would we no longer be almost twins? I thought that maybe I shouldn't go out with Teddy, but he was so cute. The next day I met Melody on the playground. "Is Teddy here yet?" I asked. Melody shrugged. "I don't know." For the first time since we met, Melody and I didn't know what to say to each other. Melody kicked small stones in the dirt and watched them roll. Becky came up to us. "Hey, did you hear?" Becky said, "Teddy Jackson has a girlfriend." "He does?" Melody and I said together. "Yeah," Becky said. "He and Sophie Williams are going out. He told her he liked her yesterday at the soccer game. Look." Melody and I looked at where Becky was pointing, and we saw the back of Teddy and Sophie's heads like two dandelions in the grass. They were holding hands. Melody and I looked at each other and smiled.